Hello, and welcome to James Let's Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Guys Help! My stream is a disaster. Let's watch. Come on, let's get to the part. I went back just a little bit too far. Come on, here we go.
My webcam is not working again. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous at this point. It's turning on and off and on and off, and I don't know what's going on. I'm really getting upset because at this point, I'm literally changing nothing and doing nothing, and apparently Windows is breaking down or something is breaking down. How is this camera on and off and on and off? At first, it just worked right away. Now, then it started to, I had to actually unplug it and replug it, and then it would work with OBS for an entire stream. Then the other night, it turned itself off at the end of the stream for no reason. I had to unplug it, replug it, it worked again. I literally just turned on OBS, unplugged it, replugged it. It worked. I walked away to go use the bathroom, came back, it was off. I unplugged it, replugged it, and then it stopped. It was working, stopped working, and now it's working again. I've had enough. Like, really, I've had enough of this tech bullshit, and I need to know what the fuck is going on. Because at this point,
DSP, did you try Googling it? Dumbass.
I'm at my wit's end with this bullshit. I don't want to mess around endlessly with tech. As you can see, the camera's working. I'm not touching it. Why wasn't it working before? I don't fucking know, and I've had enough of this bullshit. This camera is supposed to work with Windows. It's supposed to work with OBS. Why is it having malfunctioning issues? The other one isn't. This one over here, the wide shot camera, is not having any issues at all. In any way. It just seems to work. So this camera and the other one, both of the ones that have the AI, enabled in them, for some reason, those are the ones having the issue. So something that Windows did, okay, with this latest update last week, screwed with everything with these two particular webcams, and I haven't seen anything about solutions on the internet or them trying to fix it, so what the fuck? Sorry.
That's a good healthy snort.
Sorry for starting off upset, but I have a right to be upset with this nonsense at this fucking point. Like, it should just work. It always did, and all of a sudden this Windows update screwed everything up. I'm almost...
Except the Windows update you're talking about happened a few days ago. Why would it screw up the camera now?
starting to think I should just roll back the fucking update at this point. Like, seriously, this is insane. Is this camera focused for you guys? Does it look really blurry? I'm trying to get this widescreen camera to be focused. But I can't really tell if it is or not.
The reason he can't tell is because the monitor is halfway across the room. And he's not wearing his glasses. The dumbass has the stupidest fucking setup I've ever seen. Literally. The monitor he's trying to look at is across the room. Without his glasses on, he can't see it. He's trying to see it, but he can't.
That's incredibly blurry. That's focused right there. That's blurry. Like right there. That's really focused, right? That's the best focus? Okay. Cool. I got that focused now. Good. The other one. One. Looks pretty focused as is, but let's just mess with it briefly.
See, the reason he has to lean down that far is because he can't see the monitor across the room.
That's blurry. That's pretty darn real sharp and focused. That's blurry. Okay. Right about there. About 79. Okay. That's pretty darn sharp, wouldn't you say? On me. What about this? I think this word's a little bit more blurry now. I guess because the microphone's a little bit further forward than me, but it looks really sharp on me now, right? Like if I go to turn and do the game. I'm judging by my forehead line. How sharp is my forehead line? Right now, the Shure mic is really sharp there. All right, we'll leave it on that. Okay. So I hope the camera continues to work for the rest of the night. I have to get the chat open. I was in the process of getting the chat open when the camera malfunctioned. And at this point, I'm really at my wit's end with tech. I'm done with this setup. I don't want to mess with my setup anymore. I just want to play games and have fun with you guys. And I'm really tired of wrestling with tech. And again, with stuff that I have no control over. I'm not messing with the setup. I'm not changing any settings. I'm not updating any software. It just is, it's like breaking down and not working consistently. And I don't get it. I've had enough of this bullshit. I get the feeling it's this stupid Windows update that they did about a week ago. Okay. It's almost exactly a week ago now. It actually was over a week ago. That's right. And I think this update fucked everything up. Whatever this idiotic Windows update is that they issued, is identifying these link cameras. This is what I have, Insta360 link 2, It's identifying them as having issues with Windows and shutting them down on me, which obviously I can't have my fucking camera shutting down. So yeah, it's very annoying. All right.
I don't know. The black screen was probably a better part of the stream.
I'm here to chill with you guys for a little bit before we start Balatro. We're going to play some Balatro tonight, and if it goes well, we'll keep going, but if you guys get bored, we can just do like a chill with Phil session too. I just want a relaxing stream tonight. Like, I really just want to relax with all of you after having some stress and stuff going on, okay? What's up, King Michael? Good evening. Itzy, how are you? I just got an anonymous gifted sub over on Kick to start the night. Thank you, whoever that was. I think, yeah, I know Dragon Cat. Dragon Cat says maybe you could do a rollback on the update. See, I could. The problem with that is with the way Windows works now, which many of you may not know, Windows doesn't allow you to permanently roll back updates. If you roll back an update, periodically it'll pop up again and say, hey, you got to do this update. And you could delay it only a certain amount of time, and then after that, they force the update. And then you could roll it back, and then they force it again. It's like Microsoft thinks they control you and can control your fucking setup and shit. I don't get it. I really don't. Because I never used to do the updates. I told you, on my old PC.
You bought the product, and then you clicked agree, so you kind of gave away your rights. Just saying, DSP.
I didn't do any Windows updates. And that was the most consistently solid and non-crashing, no issues PCs at all. You know, it was ridiculous. So, I never had an issue with it. Besides, every once in a while, the microphone malfunctioned. I think that was a Windows issue.
So nothing ever failed, guys. It always worked, except for the times that things did fail and didn't work.
What's up, Vietnamese comrade? Do I have a timeline of different fight sticks I use from the first to my Victrix? No. Here, I'm going to cover that in a nutshell. Okay. Oh, my camera turned off. Look, it just turned off again. Are you fucking kidding me? This is insane. It turned off again. Again, I'm not doing anything. It's doing it itself. It keeps turning the camera off. It did it again. And look at that. Again, what did I do? Nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. It's fucking Windows. Now, there we go. It's on. It's off. It keeps turning on and then turning itself back off. I'm serious. This is a joke. This is a laughable joke at this point. Try it again. It turns on, the light goes on, and then it turns itself right back off. It's doing exactly what the Insta360 Link 1 camera was doing now. And I haven't updated anything. This is insane. I've had enough of this bullshit. I really have. I am really upset at this point that they are fucking with me with this bullshit. I just want to fucking make content, you dumb nerds who fuck everything up for everyone. I had enough of this. So I'm getting to the bottom of this shit immediately. This is the thing, like, it's definitely not, it's not the camera. The camera's been working. So it's something that, it can't be the USB port. I tried different USB ports. It's not that. By the way, someone even said earlier they thought that it was, that I was using a USB 2.0 instead of a 3.0 port. This camera is USB 2.0. It's not 3.0, it's 2.0. This is just absolutely ridiculous. No, resetting the computer is not going to fix it because, again, it's just something that keeps recurring. It's getting worse. It's actually getting worse now. That the camera's turning on and off. It's a joke at this point. Now watch this. This works. This camera never has the issue. It's only this camera here that has the angle adjustment and stuff. This is the one that has the problem. And I've had enough of this bullshit. I really have. So let me go look at it again. But I don't think there's anything I can do to fix it. I just think that Windows is a piece of shit, and I'm probably going to have to roll it back. If I roll it back, I'll get the other camera to work again, too, the old one. This is just a joke.
This is absolutely fucking amazing, and I love it. I'm glad I'm still awake for this, because I was watching the Chiefs-Bills game. Amazing content from this gaming streamer about all the games.
I unplugged it, replugged it into a different USB port. This one is one of my front USB ports, okay? I don't use it turned off again. The camera fucking just turned off again. So again, it definitely can't be the ports. There's no way in hell that this could be the ports that's the problem, okay? None. Now, are you kidding me? Now my wireless network just went down. I'm not kidding. The wireless network just went down.
Technology hates you, and I love it.
That's why my lights are off behind me. Dude, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. There's no solution Googling the problem. Please shut up. Is it something? Could you try Googling it? There's no solution because these are things that most people don't have to deal with. It's hardware specific. It's Windows Update specific. It's a nightmare. Okay? It is. It's a nightmare dealing with this shit. It's like no one knows anything.
No point in Googling it because Google doesn't do anything. No, DSP, you Google for an answer, and then you read the answer, and then you follow the instructions from the answer. That's how Google works. You don't Google it and all of a sudden it magically works. You Google it and go, okay, well, according to the Google machine, I need to do this, and then that should fix it. But that would be too much work for him. Of course, you're saying, any work is too much work for him. Yeah, we know. Any work is too much work for him. Guys, that's absolutely fucking ridiculous, and I love it.
Everyone's a moron when it comes to this.
Everyone's a moron but you. We know.
No, the thing is, I already rebooted my computer, Super Bonchan. I have rebooted it, and it doesn't solve this problem at all. It does nothing. Like I said, this problem is progressively getting worse for some bizarre reason where the camera keeps turning itself off. I don't get it. So now the camera is plugged into one of the front USB ports, which is completely separate from the ones on the back that I've been using. So we know it can't be the USB port issue. It just can't be. Okay, it cannot be a USB port issue at all. It's got to be something between Windows and the camera.
Then try Googling that. Remember, guys, this is a Balatro stream.
It's got to be the Windows Update. It's the one factor. Everything was working fine, and then the Windows Update screwed up everything with these cameras.
Someone in the chat says it might be too much wattage. Might be messing with his power supply, which could be. You'd have to Google to see if that's an answer.
So you know it's got to be that Windows Update was an awful one. No, Windows didn't test it, and they really screwed with different peripherals and things. Well, let me see if I can get my wireless network back. Even though it has full bars, it disconnected. Oh my God. What's up, Game Boy? Good evening. How you doing?
I was internet fucks with him forever.
I'll restart my RGBs. Hopefully they'll start working again. All I want to do is have a chill stream with you guys tonight. And already, you see this bullshit? I've done nothing. Everything just fails because technology is garbage. The lights are back, but I would guarantee the lights will go down again because the wireless signal went down once. It's going to go down again. That's how it works.
Someone's asking, when's gameplay starting? They're about to get banned.
All right, guys. Well, let's relax for a few more minutes, and then we're going to boot up Balatro. We will play Balatro tonight, okay?
He swears, guys, he's totally going to play it.
No, the camera did not have an upgrade after the Windows Update. The only one that did actually was the other camera. The old camera, that totally stopped working entirely, so that's why I had to buy this new one I'm using now. That one had
no. He said he's had this camera for a while. He bought it as a backup in case anything happened to the other one. The other one was working when he bought this one that he's currently using. Trying to retcon that now.
Whatchamacallit? Not a driver update, but a firmware update. I manually did the firmware update, and it doesn't even work. The firmware update doesn't work. The way that they claim that it works doesn't even work. So their instructions to manually update the firmware are outdated and don't work anymore on that camera. Just another genius thing. Yep, everything's up to date. I'm staring at the cameras right now. Both of them are here listed up to date and don't have any driver updates or any updates for them at all because they're right now they're interacting with the proprietary software that came with the cameras or is for the cameras from the manufacturers, and there's no updates for it. So the issues I'm having with this camera are 100% Windows related. They have to be. There's no other way that they could be anything but. It's a Windows related issue.
So is Google Vassy, that's true.
So I'm strongly now considering rolling back the driver update because I just don't want to put up with these issues anymore. And if I roll back the driver update, the other webcam may work again, which would be cool because I could have that one as this shot, and I could program that camera to follow me around. So when I get up and I move around, it'll actually follow me around the room, which would be pretty cool, I think, to have that happen. That would be a crazy camera, huh? So that would be cool. What's up, Jade? Good evening. How are you, man? I hope everyone's ready to relax and chill because I need it. I just don't want to argue with tech all night. I want to have just chill time, maybe do a run or two in Balatro and just relax with all of you, okay?
Yeah, it's already late enough. I'm not even going to do any editing. I'm just going to upload it straight up as it is. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.